owning.
Wait, are we on? No, we're not. We are not on, because that would mean that I am unpunctual and missed around one round already, because I thought the game started at 9 PM and not 8:30. No, that can't be. That can't be. But however, let's just behave. Let's just act. It didn't happen. Not a huge difference. It's all the fault of Obama, because he came by and was like, hey, can you tell me how to be a better human being? And I'm like, sure, why not? But first I gotta cast this match. Oh no, I forgot the time already. Sorry, Obama. And you know how the presidents are, always wanting my help to be like good and stuff. And the only one that failed really like are all of them, because I'm a bad human being. Therefore we only gotta jump around to anything because something is happening and we gotta turn on the gameplay, and I'm way too late and we're already in the first round and this is already Dr. Killingham. The speed is just turning up and it's speaking him out always faster. Cap taking on Cap and Cap taking on Cap. It is a trade. Well done. And there comes fire, comes out from behind. I could be on one of these auctions. Smalls revive Cav. Neox killed Smalls. Neox kills Cav, who's dying and what we're attacking. Oh, that's the uplink. We see it right there. No speed, no waste of time, ladies and gentlemen. It looks good so far. Gucci bear. Neox taking out Icy Woods. Neox, what's wrong with you? Stop that. Woods taking out Project 8 VR, leaving only 1 against 2 on the beginner versus the divided side. On downfall of the first map. I don't even have the bands. Weird that they don't ask why I didn't ask for the bands. So they're always doing it in front of the game. And the beginners win. As the time run out. I gotta take a breath. And with that, I wholeheartedly welcome you, and I hope indeed that at this time not sounding like a broken subwoofer. The last time I checked myself in the stream, I realized, damn bro, turn down that bass because you were way too much. Well, so far we are beginners versus the divided. I don't know the bands. I don't know what's going to play, because I didn't look at the statistics yet. I was playing Kerbal Space Program, just went out with my dog, and suddenly I'm like, and they sending me the code for the lobby, just like 3 minutes after the official start. So I must say, a little bit of fault there too, that they don't kind of send me the code before the match starts, not after. But anyhow, I was out with the dog and suddenly I get a call. I'm like, wait, hold up. What's going on? What's going on? Oh no. I checked the time on my phone and then I rushed my dog through the whole procedure. You know, I like going out, go to the grass, take a dump and go back in. It was like my dog was luckily very, you know, happy to provide his assistance with just very eagerly and fast, you know, dumping on the grass. So thanks to my dog at this. If you want a picture of my dog, hit me up. I give you a nice one. On the other note, let's turn into the third round. Beginners on 2 points in the divided 0 so far, and our home team gets, of course, all the good stuff. Now the gameplay they don't want to have. It's the third round commences. This is the third round of the third match. This is actually not the first round. This is the third round of the first match. You see, chaotic as always. I'm just happy that I got kind of all the important stuff in, like changing the team names, setting up stream and all that stuff, you know. And Kev already takes down Project AVR. This is happening here. Give me the lasers, please. Kev taking down Project AVR. The divided starting off strong with a nice early take on. You nice man. You good job. You well done. Let's see where they actually plays. Tight ring around the objective. If we have time, I'm going to take on the statistic like I normally would, but, you know, something happened. Something drastically. I had to save a kitten from a tree. I don't actually see where the one hiding is. Supposedly by the tower here. He's a little bit further ahead here. It is Game Reaper. Nice player. Played with VRAF like, I think for 2 weeks. But jumped off. Yeah, but he's a good player. He's pretty good. On beginner side, we're beginners, a pretty neat team. This is a master team against a silver team. So the Divided started off in bronze, got in silver. But now we're facing off as an enemy, which is supposedly so much stronger than them that this is going to be an interesting match. The beginners are first pick as a home team, so this maybe just be like a bad off-start, losing 2 points against them. But so far when it comes to kills, both teams seem to be eagerly exchanging bullets, you know? Favorites, like bullets for breakfast, favorites meal. This was not a good pun, sorry. So, let's take a look. We have 2 coming up behind me. Which? It is Woods and Icy Woods. I guess I've seen it, Jeff. That's a good name combi, by the way. And we have 2 members here from the beginners with Cav and Dr. Killinger. A lot of pre-fire. Positions unknown. Woods taking out Cap. And it seems that Cav is a lot of... Wait, Woods taking it. Cap, not Cav. Not the same name. Cap and Cav. Kevin, goddammit. Change your name. Neox sitting in the sideway. I'm a little bit troubled, as always. Just gotta find my rhythm here. Neox trying to get it right out and getting fired, but luckily survives. Kev, give me good kills. As Game Reaper takes down Icy Woods and takes down Icy Woods. They believe he is in the church here, but he is not in the church. So much I can say. More is not told, as I don't want to spoil the game for you. Wink, wink. So, still 4 members of beginners against the 3 members of Divided. 1 directly at uplink, 1 at the side by the church, and 1 is, I think, middle center hotel. No, he's not. Where is he though? I'm confused. Shouldn't there be a 3rd person? I see Game Reaper and Neox, but I don't see the last person. I'm Nolog sitting here in the building next to Neox. All focus on the canyon where all the 3, except for 1, members are coming from. So it could be a nice surprise that they're actually seeing our friend Smoils here. Smoils, nice name. I like that name. It's like small Smoils. Smoils like small, but with oils, I guess. Dr. Killinger taking down Neox. So far, now that means that the uplink is actually open. Game Reaper and Cav exchanging exchangeable bullets. The grenade, nice try, but I fear it's not far enough that Woods takes down Nolog. Now the uplink is completely open. Game Reaper is alone, getting on a fight as Smoles takes him down and secures the 3rd round for the beginners. Whee! If this was more professional, you know, I'm told to be more professional, so no cool effects like in the your favorite kindergarten shows like wee 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 and horns and stuff. I'm not allowed to do it anymore. We are now professional. We are very professional, and that means I am your professional Parrot caster. I am professional. Do you see that? I'm professional, mama. What do you say now? I'm a professional caster. And let's take a look. Maybe you can decipher why beginners actually took this map. So, when we look at the statistics, generally with a 78% win rate, they are pretty neat. They won 7 out of 9 games. They only lost 2 in this whole season. And this is a good start. Man, these boys are going hot. Hot, 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 hot. These are going hot. But not just, I mean, the Divided are equally hot. Because they played 6 times, won 4 of them. Ironically, they lost 1 to me. I'm just joking, sorry. So both teams are equally put up pretty nicely around the 70% mark, 78 at the beginners and 67 at the beginner side. So even though there are miles apart technically in the whole ranking stuff, it is not as drastic as one would say. I mean, the divided sitting is place 6 and the beginners only sitting at place 1. I mean, they're only the best team in the league. That is beatable. But before I can continue, we have to turn our heads again. Ow. This was very, very painful to the gameplay. We're now watching Le Cap as I give you round 4 of match 1. They spawn at North Hotel. Equally opposite side of the map spawned the beginners on the defending side. It could be quite an easy defend. The early smokes are out just to make it harder. Sorry, I'm burping. When I'm speaking a lot, I'm burping. Make it harder to pick people up, although I don't necessarily would say that these are good smokes. Icy Woods taking down Nolog. When it comes to range equipment, it seems that the beginners have just a little edge more as Icy Woods takes down Nolog across the map. Nicely done. The smoke more as a, it seems kind of drawing to fire. Woods taking cover as he smokes twice. Dr. Killinger taking down Cap. Smoils more seeming to fire in the air than to actually fire at the enemy. This is a nice tactic. So they keep trying to focus the fire more of a certain area. And at the other time, they are just taking down member after member because they are just so distracted by the fire and the smoke. This is just a nice tactic. It's always cool when I see something new. Let's go to my notebook real quick. Oh, I gotta note this down. No, I don't have a notebook. I wish I had. I need a notebook. People, please donate. I need a notebook. So, Icy Woods. I'm positioned quite nicely at the center at Twins. With one center bungalow, Dr. Killinger. And the divided, at least one person, one member still sitting in the spawn, while the others made their way north to downtown, took the bus downtown, make my pass to my hometown. Miss you. I need you. Sorry. As Game Reaper and Cab gets out the revive. With Neox at the trusty side, they are now discovered. The smoke gave away the position. Dr. Killinger taking on Game Reaper. So far, they seem to be undiscovered until they pop the smoke. So sometimes even popping a smoke to gain more cover is not as effective as you might think. Neox providing a little more cover with a manual set smoke. He's trying to get the revive on Game Reaper, and so far it seems to work. Game Reaper is up and running, moving to his buddy. Cap, you see what that happened there. He placed the smoke, got down, got revived, and his equipment is back on his place where it's supposed to be. That's why the smoke was still on him. Not that problematic. Cap, some pre-firing, doing more smokes are placed. Now the attention-seeking people are on Cap in Game Reaper. On the other way around, I mean. Neox sneaking around the left side, trying to take... Basically, they're repeating what the beginners just did, making a lot of noise, while at the same time, colleagues Neox and maybe the other member who's coming up the Twins there, trying to make the picks. Let's see if we can actually see if that comes out. Project 8VR is now downstairs as a grenade came flying from Icy Woods, it seems. And Project 8VR is under aim from Dr. Killinger, and that means he takes him down as he tries to get outside. So far 5 against 2. That means so far it looks grim. This could be the last round for the beginners versus the divided. Taking their first map. Of course, I was all the time here. Did not miss anything at all as they are taking their map. Yet they're not out. I've seen worse things happen. I mean, I took down an entire team once. Okay, admittedly, they were randoms and not the best. But yeah, I did 1 against 5. Do that yourself. Stop criticizing me. As Cap moves up to the center hotel, Neox gets taken down by Icy Woods in the back there. His sneaky snoot did not make it. He's not a sneaky snake. Cap is now moving alone, center hotel. The question is, how he's gonna make anything in 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining. Not 60 anything. I mean, technically there is nothing more than 60 seconds, 65 seconds. If I don't use minutes and seconds, that it's possible, but anyway. Cap moving downstairs to the center hotel. My boy, you're gonna tell me something nicely, please. Sneaking up to the window here. The lasers are scanning. They are searching for the barcode. And the question is, if Cap is actually the product or the buyer. Do you like that metaphor? I like that metaphor. Cap is searching for, it seems, Icy Woods in the twins back there. Cap moving up. My nose is closing up. Again, I'm a little bit colded, as you would say. You know, cutthroat. Not cutthroat, closed throat. But pre-fire from Cap coming out, but he gave away his positions. The lasers are on him. They're just searching for the target. This Cap comes out. That could be his dead. He's moving, and 3 lasers are just spraying and praying. Icy Woods taking on Cap. Finally, and the beginners win the last of the first. The last round of the first map. Woo! What is entry? No calm before the storm. No commentary sliding in, you know. No such things. He's only battle action. We are rusted, we are dusted, we are ready to get busted. Is that a rhyme? Can I say this? I don't know. Feels like I can't say this. Anyhow, we are back to our statistics, and you love my statistics, don't you? I love my statistics. Pretty sure you should love them too, my boys. As we take a deep... Oh god, did I just say that? I'm so sorry. I wanted to say deep. I swear it. I didn't say that. I wanted to say deep. The freudischer Versprecher, if anyone knows a bit of German or knows Freud, a bit of psychology. Let me change the team then real quick while we go over the statistics. Real Brento Moto. And this time we're looking at Suburbia. The beginners are on the attacking side. It is a choosing by our deep friends from the Divided. Did I say deep friends? I mean, please, stop. Stop it, please. Both teams having a V in the... I'm confused. I think I wrote... Yeah, I misspelled the Divided. They got 3 V's in there instead of 1. Yeah, that's what I did. So, let's take a look. We can skip, I think, Downfall because... No, we cannot skip. Just a quick notch. So, the beginners Downfall looking at 67 overall and 69. 69 in rounds. While we look at Downfall at, yeah, okay, we played it only once. The Divided, due to the limited numbers in games, only 6 this season, makes it kind of unusable with 1 game, 100% win. They won once. Now it's 2 games and 50% wins. Congratulations. You're getting the statistics before they're even out. Just here and now at Chatting Parrot's professional cast, who's not even a minute late. So, what do you take on Suburbia then? Well, this doesn't look good for the Divided, as our friends from Beginners have a 100% win chance overall and 73 in rounds. These people are beasts at Suburbia. 4 times played, 4 times won. So you see, could be trick. But what do my eyes see there? Lay eyes upon my barren field, as it is stricken with Forget what I meant to say. 4 times equally played by the divided, and 1 3 times. Makes it 75. Neat little number. And 68 in percentage. So technically both have comparable statistics. Especially the rounds. 69 to 68. Oh, baby, we are getting in for the 69. So, this could be a map from the divided, for divided. But personally, when I take a look, let's see, the best map for divided is actually Suburbia. The worst map, if you get an approach, if it's even a good choice, would I have played? Well, I cannot make decision based on if it was a good choice because I do not have the bands. Maybe I can quick ask the Neox what were the bands. That would be a nice informations. Informations. There are no plural of information, my English teacher always said. You're right, Mrs. Schönbach, you're right. Schönbach means nice or beautiful. What's called? Bach is a little like a river, but really small. A creek? Creek, maybe? A creek. Like a beautiful creek, you could say. Yeah, something side information here. So, technically, both teams are equally strong on this map. We're gonna see if Divided has the defensive role. That means... Wait, they chose the map and are defending. That means that the beginners either chose the map and the Divided did go for the side of Folk, or the beginners, the Divided picked map and the beginners said, oh, we're gonna attack anyway. Normally it's so that the team that chooses the map plays attacker first, because defending is always easier than attacking. So it's a little bit odd. We are gonna see the solving of this puzzle real quick as we get into our next and very beautiful... Oh, I forgot to set the maps. Yeah, that's what I forgot to say. Here you get Downfall, and you get Suburbia, and you get gameplay. Oh, Schiebegeister. Round 1 of map 2. And Game Reaper has already taken down Peasley with an amazing pre-fire. What accuracy this man just possessed is beyond my comprehension. As we take a look at a real defense real quick, we have Dr. Killinger at the sandbags. Cass is behind the tank. Icy Woods in the house. Oh, he's in the house, baby. And yeah, Woods is in the house too, baby. So we got 2 people in the house. That is pretty neat. So I just realized that actually Game Reaper is part of a divided and not part of... Wait, is it part of beginners? No, he's part of... Yeah, it's part of the divided. I was of beginners. I'm sorry. Nolok having an interesting position, lying down at the car here, trying to anyone who dares to take a quick peek at the sneaky deek, real quick out. So Game Reaper, my nose. Game Reaper having his position here. The grenade is flying in, but it seems that the divided actually not gonna take an aggressive path here, ladies and gentlemen. They are just gonna peek and sneak at their positions. Except for Woods, who's a little daring boy. Always a little wondrous boy, you know. Left the arms of his mother early as he started exploring on his own. Always adventurous. And yeah, he was in a primary role for a movie on Huckleberry Finn. So you can imagine this boy is adventurous. Woods were placed at the middle house. We take a look at the attacks. We got 2 people, Game Reaper and Nolok, both very skilled players. The grenade came out, but was no use. It was actually a flashbang. And we have on the other side 1 person cab, while 2 are standing there, just standing there, expecting any sort of push. Is getting down by the beginner. No way! Did I just change up the names? Hey, the beginners have Neox suddenly. This is not what I gotta... We changed the names real quick. I realized that. Please don't hate me. I am not focused sometimes. Right now, I'm very focused. as the beginners are waiting that the divided... No, wait a minute. The divided are actually waiting that the beginners... Chaos emerges as Woods from the beginners. It takes as the only one a little bit of a quick peek. Neox having placed a smoke behind, trying to take out the middle house. The middle house is always... Oh, could that be? Could that be? No, Icy Woods takes down Neox. And the grenade that Neox had prepared takes down Woods. A quick pro duo, you know what I mean. The beginners are the divided are starting off strongly, having taken out 2 members of the divided haven't taken out 2 members of the beginners real quick. Game Reaper pushing up, but Dr. Killinger taking him down. This is now a 3-on-3, ladies and gentlemen. Nolox still a little bit passive, while Cab and his mate Project 8 VR are both sitting on the right side. It's so weird that I did not realize that these are not the beginners. Just that I casted many of the matches from the divided, and we played twice plus a scrim against them, so you could say we're pretty close, and yet I did not realize that they're not the beginners. You can say what I want. What I you really want is I want to push. So the divided are actually playing pretty defensive here, trying to get in secure play route, just like you're playing poker, but you're not going for a specific... You're just waiting until you have pretty strong cards, like a double king or double ace on your hand, and then you start going in, you know? It could work out, but also it makes you predictable. It's just fold all the time until you have something valuable. Doesn't make a lot of sense in that sense, but anyway, the Cab sending a little distraction smoke to the side while he rotates back to his colleague at Project 8VR, sitting on the right side on the house. We have 3 people on the offensive side here. Dr. Killinger is at the uplink. One at tank again is Cav, and Icy Woods at the barricade. Nolog is the closest one to the uplink, but he's alone on the others. And Dr. Killinger is aiming his side. If he looks the wrong way, he does. And somehow Dr. Killinger does the sway around and takes down Nolog with just a swing of his mighty arm. That means Icy Woods comes in defensive, takes down Killinger, revives Killinger, and takes down Nolog. This is a nice move. Killinger did look away. It could have been a takeout, but sadly, Killinger is just a machine. That leaves only Cab and Project 8VR. They have to match their speeds, because Cab is the only one looking a little bit too eagerly. Icy Woods could see him, but Cav is the one taking him down. Now Project 8VR is the only one left with 25 seconds to go. The question is, can he do anything? I doubt it, not being mean, but this is a very, very dire situation. Situation. Pronounce that correctly, please. Project 8VR pushing up. Did you see his time? 10 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, and 5 for Dr. Killinger takes down Project 8VR, confirming 3 kills alone as the beginners, not the divided, begin to win the first map. I will change the map quick, my friends. It's okay. I'm sorry. It happens. The best of us. I mean, I think it's the second time that it happened to me. So you can see that I am somewhat of a little kobold, like a little gnome. The kobold. Damn, I just have to need to roleplay German all the time. It's so fun. So the beginners and the divided are not set up properly. So what actually happened? What do I think happened? That's the better question, because my perception is not objective. So we had a split push. We had the first trade by Neox and Icy Woods in the middle ground. Can I show a map, please? Show me the map. Someone get a map. Please show me the map. Ah, there is a map. Oh, well, show it to me. Well, what happened here actually? Here's my mouse, my trusty mouse. You see that? So, we had the first trade going on for the middle line as the Neox came in from behind. We had a dual push from Game Reaper and I forgot the name from the other one, sorry. While Cap and Project 8VR actually came from the left side. The problem a little bit in the beginning that I have the feeling is the mismatched speed of each member from V Divided that led to first takeouts by especially Dr. Killinger at the side as the push came in through the playground, and on the other side that Game Reaper was alone trying to take out Dr. Killinger, but actually did not work out pretty well, although nice try. So maybe the speed needs to be a bit better matched. But everything is gonna work, you know? And we are preparing ourselves for now, the final start. For this time as the beginners on the attacking side, not the other way around. This time the pre-fire, oops, sorry, wrong button. This time the pre-fire could, again, prove maybe very, very, very hard to damage. They're already preparing, because that is a pretty common strategy. Nolok, Cap, and Neox. So actually the other way. Did they get pre-fired? Or did they pre-fire? I think they pre-fired last round. Taking out the first kill in the early. Actually, yeah. Now pre-fire on the other section coming in. Project 8VR. Nolok having both their aim at the right side of Fireport. Neox directly at the uplink. Cap in the middle. In the middle. Game Reaper at the right side. So we have a very open lane 1-2, which could prove a very devastating attack point, as the beginners actually have a pretty split up push. If you look at this, we have one each lane at least, and one pre-firing the whole time in the back. So we are looking at a pretty evenly out push. If a heavily focused defense line like the beginners the Divided providing here could prove to be still usable against that widespread push, that is the question yet to be answered. Wasn't that a nice sentence? I like that sentence. Just imagine me being high. That would be quite insane, I believe. No drugs are used here, at least as we're professional. Grenade is flying in. That was a good grenade with an airburst. Sadly, it didn't take out Neox. Not quite managed it. That is a very good grenade, people. That is the kind of grenades we want to see here. The airbursts are just so efficient. Oh! Icy Woods take down Neox with another airburst who clipped off the roof. Neox is yet still revivable. Cap could prove the maybe push up, but that could also mean Icy Woods could take him down. Cap is a little bit undecided, it seems. Neox can still provide the intel. He's down. That means he could actually, technically, could stand up and give information to his team, which I think is not illegal as long as you don't do it on purpose. Illegal. Hey, wait, that's illegal. Icy Woods evading the grenade by an inch. My nose is finally closing up completely. You probably hear it a bit. I'm sorry for that, but on the other hand, I cannot do anything about it. Cav comes around. We see Icy Woods and Cav have a pretty similar speed when it comes to approaching velocity. The approaching velocity of a beginner's bullet is kind of matched a bit. We're all moving kind of at the same line. You see this? 4 people at the same line, all have the same match. That is a good team chemistry, ladies and gentlemen, what you see here. Let's change the angle a bit. Change up the angle as Dr. Killinger and Icy Woods are running out. Dr. Killinger doing a little dance off. That is always a good thing to do. Don't stand around, make yourself an easy target. Just move around all the time. Makes it a bit harder to aim, but it also makes it very hard to get you down if I see you first. Also gives you room to... Actually, if I miss you, you know where I am. And Dr. Killinger did prove that he had a quick aim at his head if he knows where an enemy is. Sorry, boys. So, we have the 3 people moving in. Dr. Killinger and Woods. Pre-firing every corner, that's correct. So, this is how you do it. Cav thrown a quick grenade on the porch there, proving. It was a smoke, by the way. It is a smoke. 2 another smokes, it seems. Wow. C4 get blown. as Dr. Killinger, Cav, and Woods with Smoyles have such a good team chemistry. All know what they're doing, what they have to pre-fire. This is the best team in Europe League, ladies and gentlemen. You see good plays in action. That kind of chemistry you want to have if you want to be the best. And only one person is moving around on the other side. The heavily right-sided defense line is now under attack from the left. The right side media is attacked from the left as activists. Nolik example, yeah, that's what I wanted to say, is pretty open to the left, and Smalls takes him down as the first of the divided to suffer the loss. Now Neox is pre-firing the APC as Project AVR. Shots are coming in from all sides. Woods peeking up, and Game Reaper taking down Woods with a quick fight as the smoke is coming in. They going for the cap. Neox is open to the right. The push by Icy Woods is on. But yet, they have a heavily right-sided push. The smoke as a distraction is coming in as Icy Woods is actually rotating the left side around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Smoltz taking down Cap as Dr. Killinger takes down Neox. Open uplink. Project AVR taking down Dr. Killinger and saving the uplink. Smoltz is taking down Project AVR. Only Game Reaper left to defend against two people. That was a quick approach. Those were nicely played by both teams. Game Reaper takes down Smalls. Only one person alive. Game Reaper versus Cav here. Cav, my boy, you're coming in. He's coming in at the uplink, probably trying to Cav, but he's open. Game Reaper takes down Cav and wins the round for the divided. Wow, that was very nicely played by the divided here. Check divided, nicely played. Woo! I hopefully wasn't getting too loud as my excitement grew just as my best member, my pointy finger, I mean, to the air. sorry, I cannot stop. I just realized that there's missing point for the E. Yeah, that is correct. You get a minus point. Now it's actually getting 1 point as it stands 1-1 on the divided versus free beginners. Very sorry. Oh, sorry. Had to yawn a bit. Quite an interesting matchup. I must say that even considering that they have a small league, that means ranked is not that kind of important compared to MMR especially. So they are living a little bit apart, but yet they are taking down each other so quickly. But we're not done yet. As time rolls on, so does my patience, as both teams, yeah, get around reset. It was an early start. They tricked me. I'm gonna check real quick and chat you in the pre-round, and please see each other real quick.
Let it go now, though, and let's get in this.
Alright. 148, 34, 48. 148.
So, we are back and I, sorry.
I'm gonna be dishing it.
Okay, a little bit of trouble in the divided as the people are getting out of free fire pretty early. I did change my volume a bit, if that helps, because the subwoofer is just overly broken. I'm sorry. Sometimes maybe I just have to take out the compressor real quick to make it not as deep, because I'm deep already, you know what I mean? As the what the hell am I looking at? Neox is alone and very far away from home. Far from home, and hopefully he is Spider-Man, because he does win in this movie, as he always does. And a grenade is flying, securing lane 1 or 2, but actually Neox is just gathering information. He's pretty safe up there, except for maybe grenades flying in. But he can now peek, give good information on Kevin's whereabouts, and another grenade is actually flying in. Could take down Smalls, and it does! Nicely done by Neox. Good grenade. And... oh no! Smalls had the grenade armed himself! What a lucky dude! I'm so sorry, but nicely played by Neox. That is luck going into the hands of the Divided here. As we take a look at the other movement set, Icy Woods taking out Neox. That grenade was too very efficient and nicely done. Neox is still on his heels as Cap, Norlock, and Game Reaper are both free. All three of them are approaching the house. I'm very sorry about the sounds again. I hope they work out nicely now. As Cap is firing at Norlock. Let me just do something really quick and hopefully it doesn't break anything. Project 8VR reviving Neox on the other side. Now his teammate is on. What the hell is going on? As I say another strong word. Neox and Project 8VR on the hills again. Neox did take out Smalls with a little luck. He took him down. And Neox just is ready to be put into action as 5 against 4 match commences. Killing us sitting in the middle house. Uplink is in garage. So we have a double-sided defense line. One from the spawn house. The grenade, another securing grenade at lane 2. But yet another one, no one is there. Cap and Neox. A little bit bantering by Cap here. Has a pretty sick profile pic on VRML, by the way. If you like Captain America, he seems to do.
Yeah, she just moved over towards there.
Another grenade is coming out as Cap's giving call outs. Fire is coming in. Neox is just pushing around the left and right around, doing a little bit of rosy round as he is going in. Oh no! Icy Woods takes him down just as I wanted to switch to him. I'm sorry, mate. Nicely done by Woods as he takes down the shield carrier of the Divided. Now Dr. Killinger and Woods are still there. Flashbang is going down. As Dr. Killinger takes down Game Reaper, Nolok takes down Icy Woods. This is now a 3 against 3. Woods takes down Cap. Now this is a 2 against 3. It's getting ridiculously interesting. Woods here. Woods take down taking the shield. Now they have the strongest weapon against them.
He's by the pool.
By the pool is getting out as a call out. Project 8VR in Woods. Is that a knife that I see? Oh, some stabbing is going down. I see. You should never use your weapon, at least in my opinion, with a shield as like barrage fire. Just take a singular fire if you want to use it, because if you fire one hand, you're gonna quickly shoot yourself in the head. That happened to me quite often, especially as like high fire rate weapons as the P90 or the G36 are easily in your head if you've just fired one-handed. So if you take the shield, it seems to be now a quickie. Seems to be a real quick focus on center building. 1 minute 50 seconds. I think the Divider getting sort of tunnel vision here on the center building. The uplink is not on center building, yet they have to take it now. The spawn house is cleared off. Nolok and Project AVR are both remaining. Dr. Klinger flowing and throwing, bashing and cashing. 50 seconds remaining as Project AVR gets... Ooh, it takes the shield just in time. The knife is coming out and Project AVR takes him down with one... No. Oh, with a trade as Nolik takes down Dr. Killinger just in the last second, getting the second round to Divided. Wow. The rounds are action-packed and ready to be deployed. This goes one. Again, for Divided. It seems that this team just has a streak on peak. So, what I want to do was, next to kind of turning down, I want to, let's do this real quick. Let's try this. Hopefully it's not as bassy as before. I'm gonna try this real quick if it sounds as bassy as before. But it's hard to say because I have actually a lot of programs running for that. Yeah. So, we are turning in for the next round as a Divided, and the beginners are fighting clash on each other. Quit do as we watch the beginners play. Give it another round. Favorite.
You can't, it's pointless. Mouse, it's garbage.
Both teams seem a bit of the, you know, serious type sometimes. They are, like, 5 horsemen are seemingly always the energetic and happy dudes. Even in hard rounds, like counting down, having this little ritual in the beginning, like 1 horse, 2 horse, 3 horse, 5 or 5 horses, and then yeah, they are on. They are happy boys. And most teams seem to prefer like a serious note, which is totally fine. Dr. Killinger, they have a quick push. Calf scanning on the. Actually, forgot what it's called. Dr. Killinger, no. It's not called Dr. Killinger. It's called a red thingy. Slide. Here we go. Slide as Woods and Smalls all on the same line. You see this again. This team moves always in the same line. Checking maps, moving directly, pre-firing corners, making sure no one is peeking. Grenades are flying. If someone would have been by the tank, it would have been deadly, but we see the defense is actually pretty focused around the spawners. Look at this. No one is even further away than the porch here. All the lasers are scanning. This is a laser show, ladies and gentlemen, you want to experience in your life.
Should I adjust the length too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Game Reaper has his bag a bit turnout. I don't know if he can actually shoot it. I think so. The hitbox would probably take down Game Reaper if he isn't careful.
Lemon.
Yeah, I see him. He just shot back off.
So now the most approaching member is Icy Woods. Small but surely he's moving up, and the keynote is taking out the members, of course, but like peek taken out, like quickly seeing taken out, get down, reroute, maybe rotate, then just to be harder to detect, and that is probably what Icy Woods is trying to do. Quickly see and take out. A kill by kill is easier than kill by cap. C4 is exploded. That grenade could have been deadly for Neox, but it wasn't. The grenade seemingly got very, very weakened. You have to almost directly hit someone to get down by them. A calm strategy. The beginners maybe trying to do what the... I'm just trying to remember what team it was. Like... Ooh. Some fire going out from the middle house. Yeah, it's some... Woods trying to make sure that no one is in middle house. I'm just trying to get a little bit more for high ground by the middle house. Smoke. Taking the side of any defender who tries to make it to ensure that the middle house stays free. You see the small things that the beginners do, pre-firing every corner, moving it around in circles all the time, and overall just having the same speed, giving them such a great not say advantage, but chemistry and movement that it's make for any inexperienced or just simply people that have a defense line to get in them. But Game Reaper takes down Icy Woods. The Divided did decide just to do what you can do is to get so defensive that they have to take you on full-on rage, which makes it easier for you good marksmen, just as Game Reaper or Cap. I think Cap is good too. Nolog, definitely Nolog, to take out the everlasting peeking boys. And you see this firefight going down just is a good example of that. A spread defensive like the beginners do, like position themselves on certain hotspots, is like something that would probably go down easily from beginners movement, like rush in, pre-fire every hotspot you see, and at the same time, but such a tight defense that you have to take them full on Suburbia is really hard. Woods taking down Project 8VR with a nice peek. And now Woods is actually fine. Neox and Woods are fine between each other. Oh, Woods has the bigger magazine and takes down Neox. The smoke's directly landing at Nolog's baby face. Not face, baby feet, sorry. Baby feet. Woods rushing in. Game Reaper is at the uplink, taking down Woods. Now it's a 3-on-3. Now Dr. Killinger rushes in. Smalls follows. Nolog taking down Dr. Killinger. Smalls is at the uplink. Probably trying to cap as Nolog. What is this? Is a switch around? Game Reaper takes down Smalls and Nolog take down Cap. This is unfortunate. Now Cav comes from behind and takes down Nolog. Wow, what kind of ringle-rang dancing was that? Everyone just running around each other. That was nice. Nicely done by the beginners here, although it was very close. Scoreboard. Giving now a 2 against 2. My previously hot Flammkuchen, which is sort of like, I think it's French. It's like pizza but way thinner, and with like meat, onions, and it tastes really nice. And cheese, I think, a bit of cheese. And it's very bright but thin, and it's now cold. Cold, and like cold pizza, it's not that enjoyable. So I'm gonna get down and after the cast and just warm up my Flammkuchen. By the way, it's called in English flame cake, like literally flame cake. So I'm gonna do a quick audio check to see if it actually works. See you.
Damn, we could have had that one. Damn it. Should have been 3-1 on that.
Yeah, they could have definitely.
Are you gonna pre-fire? Are you pre-fire? Let me pre-fire. I got LMG.
Definitely could have been the round for the Divided here, and I do have. Oh, sorry for that hiccup. Could have been around for the Divided, but what you cannot do, what you should not do definitely, is keep hanging on last rounds. You gotta focus your mind, and that is just a 5-man close defense in middle house. Everyone is sitting on each other's fingers here. Hopefully it's not distracting, but actually helping. But it seems like a good defense position. On the other hand, a quick rush, pre-fire, a hotspot move that the beginners like to do could prove one of the best methods to actually prove this objective. But we're gonna see. A good way would be to also just, if we look at the map, also just seclude the spawn house just in case someone is sitting there, and then attack from the front side. But makes you vulnerable to actually get attacked from the upper stairs anyway. So it's a dangerous, difficult uplink, but one of my favorites. Okay, now I'm hungry, very hungry. Didn't eat for a whole day. No, your parrot is on diet. No, I'm not. I'm a lazy, a little bit chubby parrot, you know. Parrots don't need to be thin. I'm strong and chubby. I like it. Neox with a shield again. Strategy is, it seems 4 people keep a line. This time we have a nice line. You see this? Looks like they keep on one line here. This is good. That is that. Well, what can I say? It can happen. Game Reaper took down his comrade here. Was probably a surprise. He took him down through the hatch, so can happen. Game Reaper is arming the grenades. Again, a hiccup. What is wrong with hiccups today? A smoke? Cap is on the funny side today. My man. Polo, by the way. Polo, I'm here. Polo. Neox again, peeking a bit apart from his teammates. Ooh, Neox. 2 people on him, but survived. Game Reaper, it seems to be in the house, and Dr. Killinger takes down Game Reaper. You cannot... Oh, the grenade! He had a grenade in the arms. Takes down Killinger. And Neox takes down Icy Woods. Did he just pick up the weapon from his comrade? He did. And Killinger gets revived by Cav. Project AVR is the only one on that side on lane 2. Ooh, I had a little prickling in my neck. A little bit of prickling. As Project AVR. He seems to be aware of smalls. I would just pre-fire that. Just like that. This is just blood. This is just bleed. I believe it's just bled. It just bled. That wood just bled. Interesting. It bleeded blood. It did bleed blue. It didn't bleed it. It did bleed it. Okay, now I'm just freaking around. Free against free here. Cap, Project 8 VR, and Neox with the shield. Could be a valuable asset, Neox shield here. He's trying to get in the spawn house. Spawn house is a good opportunity to actually take down the fight. Upstairs, as you can take down anyone who's peeking too much. For example, Dr. Killinger would be a great target next to Icy Woods as he gets down. Just Woods, my bad. And Dr. Killinger did not realize it. If he's just too high, let's see if the level is... Yeah, he could be spottable. Sure, he could. Could be fatal if Neox sees a Killinger here. It's a 2-on-2. Some pre-fires going in. A few windows get smashed. Project 8 VR and Cap have 1 minute to get up there and kill or cap. Rather kill, I believe. The beginners are not gonna get capped that easily. Interesting position. A little bit pre. Ooh, did Neox just survive that? What is wrong with him? How did he do it? Ah! Neox down Cap and Killinger killed Neox. What are the people doing here? They just run into Cav one after another as the beginners take the 5th round for themselves. That was okay, to be honest, that on the end I don't think that was that good of an idea. I'm not quite sure. Neox had the shield, got downed and then killed by the enemy. He got downed by his teammate but killed by the enemy. So this is actually maybe unfortunate, a little bit of team killing going on in this round. So maybe if they had grenade, they could have maybe approached it a bit differently. And I think that Neox gave his position. He gave up his position in this spawn house a bit up too easy. I just have to get the grammar right, then we're gonna go there. Like, he had a good spot. He could have taken down Dr. Killinger. Of course, he probably didn't see him just. But maybe, just by firing a bit in that corner, he could have suppressed more and would have been easier for Project and, what's the other one? Cap, to actually get upstairs. But, I mean, it's pretty easy to say that as a caster, as I can see the whole situation. But that's what I think. On the other hand, it's a bit easy to judge. Don't mean to offend anyone. So, what actually, what are we, I don't know the bands still. No one told me the bands. So, it means I cannot tell you if or what rounds are gonna come, because it could be banned anyway.
Prepared, they could be going for the push as well, so
I'm gonna try and get
Cap giving an inspirational speech to his team members, just like the real Captain America would. I mean, the real fake America, because it doesn't exist, but the idea exists. The idea of the heroic American exists. Not is ever gonna be in place, but you know what I mean? Ooh, they are trying to get early fire done so they can kind of cut off Neox, take down Dr. Killinger by a quick push. So, they are trying what's really nicely done here. Cap take... What the hell? Cap! Again! Now, this is not good. Cap take down Neox and Nolok. This was just... No, Cap. Boy, no. Game Reaper out inside, but this is not gonna be good. Baby. Not gonna be good. As far as I can know, the hit detection, if you're sitting in a wall, comes mostly from a weapon. So it vibrates as soon as you kind of cannot fire because you're in the wall with your weapon. But it does not detect if your body's in the wall, so you cannot really realize it. But he did move, so all is fine, all is dandy. I come to you, and all is handy. As Small survived Dr. Killinger. This is now a 2 against 5. A very hard defensive. Could be the last round. But also could be another round just for Divided taking it to a 3 against 3. But it's all speculation at this point. And yet again, the movement from beginners, one streamlined approach. That was a nicely thrown... wouldn't say nicely. No, it was... I don't actually know. I think it was meant to porch. Cap just flying a grenade or Game Reaper flying a grenade downstairs prematurely. We don't know if actually is around them. If it's someone downstairs. That's the question. A lot of pre-fires going around. All 4 members are dancing around the house a bit. Yet shy. It could be someone in spawn house. Dr. Killinger just had to move down. I remember that one player, I think he was called Pants. Was he part of SM Tactical or Global Cam? I don't know. He was a drop shotter. For real. In Onward. He was a drop shotter in Onward. I never seen that before. He just flipped himself on the freaking ground while he shot. That was just awesome to view. Like he went down in a second. That boy just threw himself. I mean, I could do the same. I could place a mattress. I should do that. It's an idea presided you, but I don't want to play with Mattress in my play area. It seems that they are using still the 3 minutes remaining. Doesn't feel like 3 minutes, must say. Now the Irish combo is out. Or was it? Is it the Irish combo? Or was it Spanish? I don't know. Like green, white, red. I think maybe Italian. Italian, I think it was Italian. The Italian combo. Maybe Irish is just the other combination of the 3 colors. Or was it just green? Not maybe green. Anyhow, we have now the defense coming in. 4 people are at the house. Smoke is placed nicely to cover just everything. That grenade was nicely placed. Cap taking down Dr. Killinger and taking down Kev. Everyone's just running into Kev's prematurely placed. Ooh, now they are doing what I would have done. Ooh, Woods and Kev have a trade. Game Reaper should be careful. Oh, Icy Woods takes down Game Reaper from the position of the spawn house, and the beginners take the second round and the match home for themselves. This leaves now the question of which map is gonna come. Hard to say because I don't know the band. It could be. As of the map now for beginners, it's not gonna be Cargo. They played it only once, so it's reasonable to assume that it's actually a band. So the question is, what is gonna come? I'd say Bazaar, but it's probably banned. It's the best map. It's Cargo. Oh, my first guess was right. Yeah, that's what happens if you don't have the bands. You cannot narrow down the focus very much. So, let's see. Both teams are fast. We just loaded in already, assumed they're ready. These people, give me some break. It's not like I had big break. Never be enough. Sorry, I have a huge crash on The Greatest Showman. I just watched that movie. First off, I discovered a song. I just gotta focus on the game. Just drifting off so often, but you know, talking about everything. That's why I like the low games. So we're gonna see how we're actually Cargo doing. I already said that the beginners, best team in Europe, plays it once. So the ban could actually maybe been something that interesting. They did not ban Cargo. So the map Cargo is the second best map. Technically, if we leave Downfall out because it's the only one played once. Second best map for the Divided. So we have a map who is actually one of the best map for the Divided. And secondly, seemingly not one of the best maps. They played it only once. It's hard to say if they're actually good or just don't play it a lot. From the beginners, why is it not banned from the beginner? What was banned by the beginners? Let's take a look. What is a good map too? Let's see. Bazaar, best map from the beginners. Not played today. Probably banned by the Divided, I'd say. If it's not played today, best map of the beginners. Another good map could be Suburbia was played. Bazaar is banned. Cargo is now. Tanker is out. It's not a good map for the Divided. I mean, Downfall was played first. It's hard to say. I cannot say the ban. I cannot say it. I am not able to foresee the future. I lost my great gift. But what I did not lose were the teams, as we start in the first round of map 3. Baby, give me some loving.
So I'm gonna try
right now.
Changing it to both.
We're watching in beginners. Dr. Killinger, Cav, Icy Woods, Moyles, and of course our Woods. We fire Profies in the mark. Some pre-fires coming in, like, the beginners know where they're firing at. Their experience is, without question, very, very deep. And so they're just firing everything where someone could be. And on the other hand, we have again a very tight defensive ring. The problem is on cargo, they have this so small, and you have so few spots to actually effectively hide, like the 2 barrels right where Cap is and where Game Reaper is. They're gonna be grenades. I bet Cap is gonna take down by a grenade by Icy Woods or Woods or somebody, because this is such a often picked position that it's just destined to be grenaded. Another frag is coming out. The beginners have halted their engage. It's something common. They push a bit, pre-fire a few spots. Ah, that's a common place to be between the tubes. So it was expectedly burn. Actually, this is a... Was the Molotov there? I think someone placed a Molotov there just to light it on fire. Interesting. And the grenade took it out. Patience is preserved here that I rarely are able to exploit, and it seems that Nolog is pre-aiming one with Cap a bit, but most people are just keeping their lasers to themselves. Nolog is firing at smalls, but is not finding the target. Cav throwing a grenade. It could be. It is. Game Reapers and Nolog's demise. Nolog is confirmed by smalls. As what I said, Cav is getting into predicament and is taken down by Dr. Killinger. As Neox is taken down, Dr. Killinger, Cav comes around and takes down Project AVR. Cav is at the uplink. Neox has to get in there, but he's probably get killed by Icy Woods first. Yes! This was not a Cav. Could have been, but Icy Woods was just too greedy. As the beginners take down the first map against the Divided. So, we see something very interesting. Even though they do not play this map often, and that map is played more by the Divided, and they have better winning chance in general, they have so limited spots that their tactic just by pre-firing every corner takes out half the spots, and the grenade is just a little bit of gambling and guessing where the enemy is, and just throw it in there. Throw it in there, throw it to the barrels, and you take down 2 people at once. An awesome grenade. That is what it's come down to this movement set. This is just awesome. We see here top level play. The Divided holding strong against the taken down. I mean, it works. They try to just narrow down the defensive area so small that they can keep holding it against the beginners without much trouble and strategy, and just try to get them in an open field like they did in Suburbia. But it does not work on such a small map as Cargo. I think this map was chosen correctly by the beginners. This is just a good choice, depending if it was chosen, because I am still unsure. We had a side switch in Suburbia that could be that actually the Divided choose, instead of a map, choose a side, and the beginners then chose actually the map being Suburbia, and then Divided chose Cargo. That would have been a very, very, well, not poor choice directly, because to see such a strategy, I see it the first time in my life too. And therefore it was not directly a poor choice, it was just an unlucky choice. But we have the best Europe team here, so you can expect that something is seen that maybe other teams do not have. Now we watch to be Divided, showing us how they managed to take down a very aggressive push by the beginners. The beginners do not wait long as Kevin takes down Neox, and the grenade probably was a danger too. Project 8VR could have been. Kev comes around, takes down Project 8VR. Kev takes down Woods, comes around from the tunnel. Now Killinger takes down Cap, and Cap takes down Woods. But wow, Nolog takes down Dr. Killinger. So we see that the beginners do not choose defensive strategy. They just went for running them down. As Game Reaper takes down Icy Woods. Now it's 2 against 2 actually, as a little team kill from the beginners happened in the end. Sad it can happen. It can happen. If you're moving so quickly, separately as well as parallel, it can happen. It just actually can happen. No shame in that. Cav is pre-aiming. Now it comes down to a little skirmish. 2 people, 2 positions. It comes actually down to who sees whom first. Cav is in the back. That means one person is still covering the uplink. They do not, a beginner's mistake, leaving the uplink alone. Smalls is still rotating a lot, but one person alone at the uplink could prove fatal as Cav takes down Game Reaper. Now only one person is remaining. Nolik still has a pretty solid chance. He just has to watch. Oh, he did see Cav, and Cav evades the fire but returns quickly into the window as it takes down Nolik, and the beginners take down the second round too. That is just one hell of a bashing here. Ladies and gentlemen, the beginners are on fire. They end this pretty quickly. So it's I cannot really say why, or I cannot really guess why they might have chosen to go with strong fast push rate, apart from maybe trying to be fast, get it over with, won already, don't want to spend a lot of time on this map, and they feel confident enough to take down the divided, or maybe they want to change up the pace just to surprise the divided, because they had a pretty defensive push. On Suburbia, one line pushing up, just at one corner, and then everyone throw smokes, throw grenades, take down hotspots, and then keep on pushing simultaneously. Here it's just hyperdrive. You see what I mean? That's a very good explanation, I know.
Not a kill by Neo.
Let's see the defending again. Begin this.
It's fine, they're smoking 4.
Smokes are coming in, taking down sight on any crossing in the middle, so we can actually get on safely. The other smoke I did not quite understand because it lands out of the boundaries. Free fire is coming in. Smolts take down Neox, who tried to actually conquer. Another quick push by the beginners as the whoa, Dr. Killinger takes down 2. The uplink is now open. Game Reaper is the only one alive, and no, it's not. But he takes down Game Reaper. Oh, Dr. Killing is at the uplink. No, oh, this is over too quickly. I cannot look at it. I cannot look. Oh, the beginners win this round to take down 3 maps from themselves and win the series against the divided. Oh, wow. But I must admit, I must say, the divided did play admiredly. They hold up strongly, especially on Downfall. It seems that even though, if we look at the points, I mean, Downfall not as strongly. Did they have 0 points in Downfall? I bet I just forgot to. Yeah, I think the points, at least in Downfall, are not quite correct. Because I think at least one round went with divided, but you know. But they played admiredly, and I thank both teams for participating, and I thank the divided. I'm again sorry for coming too late. I just mixed up the time, and I hope you've seen each other. Before you go, a quick word from our sponsor, VR Cover, providing you with the most safest, comfortable, and hygienic way to replace your cover. They also offer shirts. Hit them up at vrcover.com. Same goes for our other sponsor, being ProTube VR, who are you, providing you with the best made carbon gun stock with all the good stuff you want to have. You want to have magnetic cups, you get them. If you want to have a sling, you get it too. If you want to have a bipod, well, go for it, my boy. You're not limited in your selection. Also, they offer replacement for all parts they are manufacturing. So, thank you for listening to that little piece A, and also thank you for joining us today. This was your chatting Parrot, and I again apologize. I hope I did not drift too often. I want to limit that a little bit more on the game, but I have to say so much in so little time. If you also want to see more good stuff, we also offer new stuff on Onward Master League 1, 2, and 3. All links are down below, and also our Discord, Onward, where you can actually join other players, teams, and participate in the league, as you can see here, and provide your input for the good stuff. And also, if you want to hit us up on social media to not miss any cast, you get on Twitter at Onward_VRML, and we make sure you never miss anything else. We also offer Pavlov, contractors soon to come. Pavlov is on break, I think, too. And, of course, Final Assault, which is, I think, in the off-season now. So you have to bit of wait, but we are here at Onward, providing you with a nice cast. Thank you all for watching. This was Chatting Parrot, heading out, and see each other in the next cast. I stop this right here, as I gonna tell you the next cast. Coming next, of course, is Friday, September 3rd. It's 3 a.m. CST, which should be 9 a.m. in American time zone. This is not casted. Forget what I said. At 4:30 a.m. So I think 10:30 p.m. on Friday. Global Cam versus G-Man on OML 1 by our dear caster Nightfire. Next up, Saturday, 23rd, 3 a.m., 9 p.m. American time zone. Mayhem versus GOE, which stand for I don't know. They don't have a bio. So GOE, the global. Do I have a name? Gunning on empty. Yeah, they're gunning on empty. Never heard that. Sorry. OML 2 with TFH and Sleepy, following with Saturday, September 1st, 11 p.m. CST, which is a European time zone. It should be, I think, 5 p.m. for you guys. No, or 6 p.m. No, 5 p.m. Pacifist versus Legionnaires on OML 2 with moi. And so far we have next Sunday a Button Cup, 9 p.m. CST, 3 p.m. Global Cam on the American side. Global Cam versus Beginners on OML with Nightfire, 9 p.m. Also on OML 2 with Noman, Pacifist versus Silent Purge. And on Monday, 3 a.m., which should be, I think, 9 p.m. American time zone. Danglers versus Blaze on OML 2, the Sleepy at the same time. Lords of War versus Fury on OML 2 TFH. And now I gotta say, I gotta structure and slimline this a bit. Thank you all for watching. This is awesome. Thank you. Your Chatting Parrot.